Greetings to all. In this video, I will tell you about the Veles platform and take you step by step to create your first bot. It doesn't matter if you are a beginner or an experienced trader, Veles has a simple and intuitive interface, and the functionality contains all the necessary tools for effective trading. Let's start with registration, after which you can get $10 to pay commissions. These funds are enough to trade and study the mechanics of bots. To get it, pass simple tests, including connecting notifications in a Telegram, passing a brief excursion, joining the community, and a few more tasks. I will add a few words about the community. At the time of recording the video, there are already more than 8,500 people in the Russian language chat. There you can ask a question, consult with experienced participants, or share your bot settings. Do not hesitate to share your experience, so you will come to success much faster. And now back to the platform. After you have registered, create and connect an API key. API is a tool that connects the exchange and Veles. In this case, your funds remain on the exchange, through which trading will take place. Users of Bybit and OKX can connect to Veles in one click. There is no need to start the money that you will trade on the Veles platform. Commissions are paid separately. Veles takes a commission of 20% of the profit, but no more than $50 a month. If the transaction turns out to be unprofitable, then no fees will be charged. You can top up your balance in your personal account. We are starting to launch the first bot. Ready-made variants are placed on the showcase. You can trade $1 in order to understand the mechanics of the market or immediately choose the appropriate setting. Before trading, I want to remind you about the risks. If you are a beginner, do not trade with high leverage. This tool can bring both high profits and serious losses. Spot trading does not carry risks. For futures, leave at least 50% of the deposit to maintain the position in case of a spill. Let's set up your bot. Choose an exchange, specify the algorithm in long or short, set the deposit's leverage. In the trading mode, ready-made settings are offered: conservative, moderate, and aggressive. In the overlap, set a grid that will spread out in the form of orders for a set of positions. For the safest option, set a wide grid, for example, at 20%. To divide your trading volume into several orders, click on the Set Orders parameter. The selected quantity will be placed in the overlap grid. Martingale sets the percentage of increase in the volume of orders incrementally. For example, if you specify the value of the parameters 30%, then the volume of each subsequent order will increase by a specified percentage. Watch our video on how the martingale strategy works. The indentation is necessary in order to set the percentage of placing the first order after the indicator receives a signal to open a position. If martingale presses the volume of orders to the end of the grid, then the logarithmic distribution of prices works exactly the opposite. By specifying a higher value, for example 1 and 8, the orders will be pressed closer to the beginning of the grid, which will allow you to immediately gain a position with a large volume. Tightening the order grid removes the server limits if the price has gone in the opposite direction after receiving a signal from the indicator. In this case, the bot will search for a new entry point. As in the exchange terminal, you can set a stop loss and set a take profit. We also have the function of closing a position with several orders and placing a stop at no loss. Watch a separate video review about these tools. And the most important thing in the bot settings is filters for starting. 3 basic combinations of indicators are proposed here. When you click Add Filter, you can select any of the 20 indicators that trade with or against the trend. Some indicators are available to users by subscription. You can combine them, set price conditions for entry, in general, a whole field for experiments. After you set up the bot, a preview button will appear at the bottom left, where you can study the graph, where the grid will be displayed, and the Create Bot button. You can track the bot after launch in the Transactions section, and after it is completed, study it in the Statistics section. If you want to launch several bots at once, but do not use the entire deposit, go to the blocking section and set limits on the number of bots of the transaction. In our marketplace, you will find subscription signals as well as training programs. Be sure to study the wiki section, where a large amount of educational material and instructions on using the platform are published. If you still have questions, sign up for a consultation with our specialist.